Okay, so guys, I'm really excited. Right away, I see one of my favorite books of all time is in here, The Snow Child by Eowyn Ivey. If I didn't already have this, like, it's just such a good book. So I'm super excited for someone to pick this out of here. It is this like amazing story about this couple in Alaska in the early 1900s, and they are struggling with infertility. And one night, it's like a blizzard, and they make a child out of the snow, and then they wake up in the morning, and the child is gone, but the scarf and the hat and everything are gone. So it's like a very magical but also gritty tale. It's just like if every fairy tale retelling was like this, I would read them. So 5 out of 5 stars. I see we have, it's a little bit stuck in there, Alias Grace by Margaret Atwood. So that's a cool one, but I'm not personally interested. Lots of like old paperbacks. I do see this, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, which is a really cool book. I think it was like the editor of like, it says after suffering a massive stroke, Jean-Dominique Bauby, editor-in-chief of the French Elle magazine, and the father of 2 young children, found himself completely paralyzed, speechless, and only able to move one eyelid. With his eyelid, he dictated this remarkable book. And so I read it, and I feel like the lore of it is more interesting than the book itself. But if I reread it, now, I don't know if I'd think differently, but I read it when I was like early 20s. And
this guy wrote a whole book freaking blinking at you. Like,
okay. Just a lot of like Tom Clancy kind of stuff. So I'm just trying to look through the, Mockingjay.
good selection.
No, there's actually a pretty good variety for it being like Shakespeare, The Merry Wives of Windsor.
Tell them that you're on an island.
Oh yeah, I'm on an island in Canada, and
An island on it, off an island.
an island off an island in Canada, and so the fact that there's a pretty decent book selection is actually really cool. Home by Toni Morrison. She won the Nobel Prize for her book Beloved, I think. When Frank Money joined the army to escape his too small world, he left behind his cherished and fragile... Oh, it's so cold, I'm wearing the wrong outfit. Frank is a modern Odysseus returning to 1950s America, mined with lethal pitfalls for an unwary black man. As he journeys to his native Georgia in search of C, it becomes clear that their troubles began well before. Okay, this sounds interesting. I'm not sure it's the right time for me, so I'm gonna put that back, but that sounds pretty cool. Oh, Alexander McCall Smith, the #1 ladies detective agency. That's smart. They have moisture packets in here. That's really smart because the books all feel dry. Salvage King Ya. It's a gritty, down-to-earth story of an almost got to the NHL player. It's very Canadian indeed. The Body in the Belfry. I don't know why, this just looks like a really pretty cover to me. Okay. The Dante Club by Matthew Pearl. Boston, 1865, a series of murders, all of them inspired by Dante's Inferno. Only an elite group of America's first Dante scholars, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Oliver Wendell Holmes. No, this is not very me. I think that's it for this one, but you know what? Just seeing this book here makes my heart soar. So, okay guys, so looking in here, first of all, these little libraries here are massive, and they're so smart to put these silicas in here. Stuart McLean, When We Were Young, on an anthology of Canadian stories. The Light at the End of the Day. The Hesitation Cut. Crime Machine. Sea Change. A VHS. Oh, there's a little spider in here. He's just chilling, living his best life. Elizabeth Peters, The Ape Who Guards the Balance. Ooh, this is kind of cute. It's pretty beat up, but I like these little illustrations. I might take this. It's pretty beat up. Oh, that's cute. So guys, there's not really much in here I think I'm interested in, but let's, oh wait, hold on. Zorro. Oh, Isabel Allende. That's actually really cool. Southern California, late 18th century. Diego de la Vega is a child of two worlds. His father is an aristocratic Spaniard. His mother, a Shoshone warrior. Growing up, he witnessed the brutal injustices dealt to Native Americans. Later, following the example of his fencing master, the young Diego joins a secret movement devoted to helping the powerless. His first steps on the road to heroism have been taken, but a great rival will emerge from the ranks of oppression. Richard Patterson, Eden in Winter. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. Hopefully there's a few more. Like I can't believe there's these two massive libraries just on this little island. Okay. Oh, Jeanette Walls. I didn't know that she had a book. I thought I had read all of her books. Hang the Moon is Jeanette Walls' masterwork. Young Sally Kincaid is clever and quick. She's her father's courageous daughter and her mother's vulnerable lost child. Wall writes, the people of the mountains of Virginia and their complexities, tangled family bonds, and explosive romantic relationships with veracity, verve, and humor. Wow, what? I didn't realize she had this set. I thought I had read all of her books. Yeah, because I've read The Silver Star, Half-Broke Horses, and The Glass Castle. I thought that was it. So what's really interesting is that this was released in 2023, so that's probably why I haven't heard of it. So that's super cool. It's like this author, I love all, I've read all her books, so that's really awesome. I'm not seeing a lot of other stuff. The Prodigal Wife, The Chain, just a lot of like not great stuff. Though there is American Dirt, which was also funny enough in the other little library, like a few things down. So I don't know if someone put this in this one, but that was in the other one. Oh, Endurance. That's actually cool. So Endurance, it's my dad's, like one of his favorite books, and I bought a vintage copy of it, intended to read it in the winter, never did. But it is the amazing adventure of Ernest Shackleton and his crew as they are like going across Alaska in 1914, and all of the crazy stuff that happens in that. So American Dirt, Endurance, Tanith Lee, Darkness Eye, Vendetta, Obasan, The Neighbor. A lot of these books have seen better days.
There's no silica gel in this one.
There's no silica gel in this one, that's for sure. So anyways, whoa, awesome. Okay, so at the thrift store yesterday, I got a few different books, and I'll just part with one of them because I really want this. So I'm gonna go and grab one of those. I went to this thrift store and they were only like 25 cents to 50 cents a book, which was so nice. And so I got a bunch of books, and so I'm just gonna plop one of those in here. I really wasn't expecting to find anything, especially like a new release from one of my favorite authors. So it's really cool. I also have this like encouraging card I made. So this is just the front. I'm not gonna really show the back, but just like a little encouraging card. So I'm just gonna leave that in here for someone to find. So that is all. I'm gonna go grab that book, and that should be it. I can't believe there's 3 little libraries. Wow, look, there's an owl. Or is that a hawk or an eagle? What is it? It's huge. Can you get it?
I tried.
It's still going.
Hard to see, but yeah.
It's massive. Wow. Anyways, hard to believe that there's 3 little book libraries on this tiny island. I'm stoked. Woo!
First hike of the season, baby. Why I'm married to her. Power and grace.